Eye contact indicates engagement. After your voice, your eyes are the primary means of connecting with your audience. As speaker, this means that one-on-one or in a small group, you need to ensure that you can maintain consistent eye contact with every member of your audience throughout your presentation. But now, as your audience grows larger, this becomes more difficult. Eventually, you'll need to scale your eye contact to access a group that might number in the hundreds. So how do we go about doing this? Well, it begins with changing our perspective on what our audience is. Our audience is connected. What affects one audience member affects every single other one. This means that we need to shift our perspective from seeing our audience as a series of individual minds and looking at them as an interconnected organism. This changes the game in terms of how we can access that organism in terms of eye contact. At Present Impact, this begins by dividing your audience. Start by splitting your audience into thirds. Then, divide each third in half across the horizontal axis. Now you have 6 small groups that you need to access throughout your presentation. The center of each group can be considered a core or critical point that you need to impact with your eye contact. So, starting with one section, make eye contact with the central area of that group. Then, at random, move after a beat of 3 to access the next group, and so on and so forth, ensuring that you move through each and every one of your 6 subgroups and continue to access the different groups at random. The randomness of the interaction is important here. Everything that you do as a speaker needs to look unscripted, natural, which means that accessing those groups at random moves you past from this lighthouse effect of scanning from one side of the audience all the way across to the other. Focus on accessing the center of each group, each of those critical points, and the engagement of your eye contact will eventually spread to encompass the entire audience.